The problem in the kingdom has always been the server. It's not always been an issue of God giving. It's always been an issue of the person who is going to serve what's been given. Because most times what God gives you does not look like what needs to be served. It looks small compared to what people need over there. And so that fear keeps you stuck over here. But God is saying, I need you to step out. See yourself as someone who can do something. But this is how I see you. But don't let how you see you stop you from doing something that is based on how I see you. I'm sure every one of us, if we look at certain areas of our lives, we don't see ourselves the way God sees us. Everybody. And those areas of our lives where we don't see ourselves the way God sees us is the areas of our lives where we don't make the most moves. We are usually hesitant about taking the next step. And so they say we see ourselves as grasshoppers, and God says, no, that's not how I see you. So when Moses said, God, I'm a stammerer, God says, that's fine. I knew that already. But I don't want you to move based on how you see you. He says, I have made you a God unto Pharaoh. But when God told Moses, I have made you a God, that was Exodus chapter 7 verse 1. Moses didn't look like a God. Pharaoh actually looked like a God than Moses. But what God was saying there is that I am saying this about you. Now, you might not look like it compared to Pharaoh, but I still want you to approach him based on how I see you. Somebody has to step out. The servers don't like to step out unless you are sure they have enough. Step out. Yes, you don't look it. We all agree. Yes, I don't look it, but there is something that God is saying about you. And you have to believe his word and step out. You have to step out. Say, I will step out. So the problem has not always been the giver. The problem in the kingdom has always been the server. It's not always been an issue of God giving. It's always been an issue of the person who is going to serve what's been given.